Hey you guys, it's me SpongeBob number 1 fan 2003 here, and as you can see I'm here with a super duper cool SpongeBob book, and this one is called My Trip to Atlantis by SpongeBob SquarePants. And I actually just got this book as a Valentine's Day gift this year, and this is actually a very super cute little book, and I really love it. Okay, so as you can see on the front cover, there's little Spongy Bobby, and there's Patrick, and he's holding a camera, and they're taking a selfie together with the oldest living bubble. And this is a ready-to-read level 2 book, and this is number 12 right here. Okay, and then here's the spine really quick. And of course, here is the back. So obviously, here's a little description about the story, and this was adapted by Sarah Wilson and illustrated by the Artifact Group, and obviously the other levels right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start looking at the pages that are in this book. Okay. So firstly, here's a special little letter for parents and teachers to read. And then here's My Trip to Atlantis by SpongeBob SquarePants, and there's poor little Patrick and SpongeBob trapped in this big huge bubble. And again, adapted by Sarah Wilson, illustrated by the Artifact Group, and obviously this is based off of the Atlantis SquarePants episode. Or special, I should say. And this book was made in the year 2007, as you can see right there. Okay, so little SpongeBob and Patrick are blowing bubbles together, and SpongeBob blows a bubble that is so big that it traps him and Patrick inside of it. So the two boys in the bubble fly into this little cave right here, or floats into a cave, and then the bubble pops by this little jagged area right here, and it's a big huge like coin that says Atlantis on it, and it looks very ancient. So SpongeBob and Patrick take it to the Bikini Bottom Museum, and Squidward realizes that SpongeBob and Patrick found the missing half of the Atlantean amulet. And Squidward shows SpongeBob and Patrick some stuff that are in Atlantis. Like, for example, the oldest living bubble, and SpongeBob and Patrick really want to see the bubble. And again, SpongeBob and Patrick really want to see the bubble. So, Squidward puts the other half of the Atlantean amulet with the other half of the amulet, and obviously it's together now, so this big huge bus arrives and takes SpongeBob and his friends to Atlantis, and they meet King Lord Royal Highness, or LRH, whatever, and he takes them on a tour of the city, or Atlantis, whatever. So they are in this big huge room full of beautiful gold, and Mr. Krabs is so obsessed with it that he stays in the room. And then they take Sandy to see the Hall of Inventions, and she loves it so much that she decides to stay for a little bit. And then they take Squidward to the Hall of Art, and then SpongeBob and Patrick asked to see the oldest living bubble, or the ancient bubble, and the king takes the two little boys to see the bubble. So SpongeBob and Patrick are now at the area with the oldest living bubble, and it's really beautiful. And they're in love with it, obviously, and they decide to take a little selfie with the bubble, but unfortunately the bubble pops, as you can see. And SpongeBob and Patrick think that they're in trouble, and they really want to go back home because they don't want to be at Atlantis anymore, because they think that they're in big huge trouble. But at dinner, SpongeBob and Patrick realize that that wasn't the actual bubble, because the king actually has the original bubble right here. And then Patrick takes a picture of the bubble, and that one pops as well. And the king is so furious that there's a chase scene going on now. Man, SpongeBob looks so funny. But yeah, there's a big huge chase scene going on, if y'all remember the episode. And then they run into Plankton with a huge tank. And he presses the button. And apparently Plankton's wrath tastes like ice cream. It's strawberry ice cream. As you can see, it's pink. And SpongeBob and Patrick are really enjoying the ice cream, and Plankton is so mad that he kicks the tank and he hurts his foot by accident. And then the king sees Plankton and he thinks that he's really unique because he looks like a little talking speck, or they think that Plankton's a talking speck. And they decide to keep him because, you know, he'll be a great new replacement for their ruined national treasure. So SpongeBob and his friends go on home now, and of course Plankton is left behind because obviously he's now the new attraction there. And of course Plankton is now put underneath this little dome right here, and it says no flash photography, but everyone is still taking bunches of photos. And that's pretty much all for this book. And then here's an advertisement for some new SpongeBob DVDs, or they're not new anymore, but SpongeBob DVDs. Alright, so that's actually pretty much all for My Trip to Atlantis by SpongeBob SquarePants. This is actually a very super nice book. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that SpongeBob is the narrator of this book. But yeah, my favorite part about the story is I don't really know, to be honest. It's a really, really great story, and I really liked the episode as well. Oops. But definitely the most satisfying part is definitely the ice cream part. You know, when Plankton's tank shoots out ice cream, and you know his plan fails, and I just think it's so funny that the king thinks that Plankton's a talking speck. I just thought that was really hilarious. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So goodbye everybody, have a great day, and peace out.